Well, we're getting ready to resize, so these are the resizing dies. Now this is the one we're going to be using. It's a full-length resizer. We already got our bushing on it. And just to give you a look, now this is a collet neck sizer. We're not going to use this. This just resizes the neck. So, but we don't need to use this one, so we're going to put that one away. Okay, now when you fire a cartridge, the brass expands. That's why we're resizing. Okay, now I want to give you an example here. This is a factory Hornady 168 grain AMAX cartridge. And I'm going to try to give you a look at the measurement. Okay. That's right at 2 inches. That's our factory case length. So, I'm going to set him off to the side. And now we're going to measure one of ours that have been fired. Well, that's interesting. Didn't have any expansion on the length. That's kind of different. Let's check another one. Okay, still way within specs, so it's kind of interesting. Usually they expand a little bit further. All right, we're gonna pan over here. Let's see, bring it up. We're gonna install our die now. We have our bushing. It's one of the nice things, like I said, that I like about this, for the most part. Okay. There. So it's easy installation because the die has already been set inside the bushing to your ram. I'm gonna put a little light on this, and let's see, we'll bring her down a little bit. We're gonna get a look at what I'm doing. Okay. Now usually your first cartridge or two sometimes will go a little tight. And notice we're all lubed up. So until the lube gets worked into the sizing die. Just nice even pressure. There we go. First one's resized. Now let's get a measurement on this and see what we're looking at. How far did we stretch it? Okay, this particular case was at 2 inches 2 thousandths. So we came up 10 thousandths of an inch resizing it. So just to give you a quick look inside of, you know, what happens when you resize, it actually reforms the case and usually stretches it out. Now, like I said, this, just me personally, this is one of those processes where you just lube up a certain amount and you go for it. We're not entirely done after this with the resizing die because I'll hit the camera. I'll show you that down the road a little bit. We still have one more. We'll have to resize 1 or 2 more shells. And then usually myself I'll wipe the lube off and inspect them, make sure there's no, you know, deformation of them, no dimples, no little, you know, imperfections. All right. Ready for the next process.